There you go. Now you can hear me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those of you in between, it is I, your host and Dungeon Master, Pranio Dad. Welcome to tonight's stream. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. There's been some changes with Windows updates affecting my streaming rig that I am still working with, but it looks like you guys should be able to hear me now. But tonight we are diving in to continue the episodes that go on deep within the dark pits of the Abbey. I am continuing on with the Extra Life charity. So if you guys are so inclined, you can donate to Extra Life and you'll be able to affect the things that happen to the players as we go on. The small change to that is that the things that you guys give them must be used by the end of the session. So with all that being said, let's get through the amazing intro, introduce you to tonight's band of lovable misfits, and we'll get rolling. See you in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when last we saw our adventurers, they had gone through 2 near TPKs in less than 2 sessions, which is not something that a DM usually wants to see, but it's what seems to happen with this amazing group. Let's go ahead and go around the horn and introduce everybody who is here this evening. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your character, and we will get going. So let's go with Wiley.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It's good to be here playing D&D tonight. I am Wiley Hobbit, and I'll be playing a Cirrus Bronze Mist, currently a level 6 Bronze Dragonborn Paladin of Lathander.
And Shannon.
Hey everybody, Shannon Logic across all the internet, and I'm playing Deluge Marshhand, the bastion of good choices, and someone who's just absolutely giddy right now.
And Miss Misery.
Hey, I'm Miss Misery, also known as Kayla, and I am playing Oddity Price, the level 6 Misfortune Teller.
And Chancellor.
Hey, I'm Chancellor. I'm Rogelio, the old man rogue. And yeah.
And yeah.
True to form.
And yeah.
Old man.
So, as a very brief recap, our adventurers were dispatched under contract to go investigate the this island, and they found some ruins. The reason they were sent was because the Mariners Guild has been contracted by the city to put in a new lighthouse, and this is the island they deemed the most sufficient use of space. They sent a detachment to go investigate, and only one of the detachment returned. So they contracted the players to investigate the island and find safe passage, bring back information, and ensure that they would be ready to start building very soon. The players made it to the island. They dealt with a bunch of skeletons and other things along the way. They successfully charted safe passage all the way to the Abbey, though it was not mentioned because, as chaotic as I am, I'm still a good DM. And they made their way into an abbey where things didn't quite seem to add up. There were some inhabitants of the abbey who had felt that they were only attacked a few weeks ago, yet history tells the players that the attack that they are referencing happened 100 to 200 years ago. Some things went wrong, and a fight ensued, and
Everything was fine when I left.
everything's fine. Everything's fine. They did kill everybody with the exception of 3 people who escaped through a secret passage. They then followed to go after them, and they ran into some skeleton melons. That's the kind of game we're playing
I don't
today.
remember those. I don't remember those.
Skeletal minotaurs and a few other fun
Great.
things, as well as a bodak.
Wow.
And nearly dying, they were able to take care of the bodak. And as the bodak falls to the ground, you guys would see that there's a long hallway in front of you, and everything seems to just remind you that you are now deep underground. You feel the pressure and the weight of the earth above you. And Calder turns around and looks at Deluge. His eyes are bright and wide. And he goes, Deluge, I don't feel so good. And a purple, bright flash of light, temporarily blinding you all, goes off, and he disappears. Then you feel a warm wave of heat and hear a concussive sound, and you turn behind you, and you see Rogelio is now standing behind you. As soon as I get to the right part of the overlay.
This is getting old.
You're getting old.
That's
So-
true.
Hey, he dies less. We're okay.
So, Rogelio, for you didn't even make it all the way back. You found yourself sitting across a campfire from a very large 5-headed dragon.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll talk
Making
about that for
s'mores.
just a minute.
Making s'mores with Tiamat again, eh?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Now, for the players, the events that transpired from the time of your disappearance until the time of your return was maybe 30 minutes, folks. Does that sound about fair? Maybe, if we're lucky, if we're being generous.
It's been very long.
Yeah, but for you, when you come back, you actually have more facial hair. Your hair has grown longer. Your nails have grown longer.
Grayer.
Not necessarily, maybe a small amount, but not a lot.
Couldn't get much grayer.
You spent
That
the
little
last
boulder.
10 days talking and eating and listening to Tiamat's rants about what is wrong with the world. Every time that you would try to leave, she would invoke different ways to get you to stop. But some of the things that you did learn. Tiamat is definitely on her way back. She has been eyeing you guys as conduits since you were born.
She's been waiting for a while then.
She's been waiting for a while, and she has been working with people at her disposal to make things happen to get you to come together. Everything
You
is
should know
fine.
better than to talk politics with Tiamat.
So, yeah, S'mores with Tiamat is the name of your next band. Nice. I mean, she self-roasts them. It's great. But a little bit more intrigued. Like, Tiamat was able to tell you things about you. Now, Tiamat, in and of themselves, would not tell you things about your party members. But they were able to talk about you, letting you know even your thoughts on things as you were growing up, seafaring, and adventuring. So this seems to have been something that has been going on longer than you thought. In fact, as things are starting to come to a close, she says, much like other things, we like to mark that which is ours. And if you check, I'm sure that you'll find a strong resemblance to the dragon's scales on that birthmark on your left hip. And at that point, you look down and you remember that you have a birthmark. You just never, it's been around for a while. You don't really, it's a birthmark. Who cares? It's not maybe the size of a gold coin. You look down, and as you look down, you come back. So as you come back, you're holding your pants open, looking down on your left hip, and you turn around and see everyone else. Because if I can't make it awkward, then what the hell am I even doing?
No, it's not the time to be checking your diaper, old man.
Oh my god! Oh, you have no idea what I've been through.
I'm sure it's a long and boring war story, Gramps, but we got other shit going on right now.
I'm starting to think that maybe you and Calder are the same person. Haven't seen you two together at the same time in quite a while.
I mean, I don't die that much, but
I mean, he doesn't die that much either because he's still here, much to my chagrin.
Okay, he doesn't get knocked out that often.
no, I think we get knocked out about the same.
Well, either way, it's good to see you.
So I assume these guys are ready to go. We were just getting ready to evacuate them out of here. Everything was fine.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Little problem. We killed most of them, and there are pirates coming to kill us.
Yeah.
You might know them. They're really nasty.
Did we lock the door behind us to the outside?
You did not state that you did.
Perhaps I should wander back up there and quickly do
Run.
No, we should move forward and not go back. Because the less ground
No, I just want to lock the door.
The pirates is bad. A door's not going to stop them.
Oh,
Probably
give us
not.
10 seconds of extra space. You'd be surprised what that would do.
I
How
mean,
about we
maybe,
stop talking and make a decision one way or the other?
I'll just turn and head back up real quick and lock the door.
Run.
Okay.
quickly.
maybe it'll give the
Like
manticores
dashing.
time to eat them.
You find that as you push the stone slab that is on the back of the door, that it makes a hissing sound as a
Slab does?
slab does when it becomes an airtight seal. The clock has started.
Okay. I'll race back to the party. All right, the door's closed. Let's go.
I'm upset.
Quick question
Blues,
to
you
the
look
DM.
like you need to use
Yeah.
the restroom.
Close the door to an
Yes.
ancient
It's fine. What's your question?
using
Miss Wizard?
place.
How much of our bodies are covered by scale now?
Ooh. I believe at last count it was about 15%, give or take. 15 to 20%.
More than that.
Was it more than
More
that?
than I'd
Are
like.
we at 20, 25 now?
Let me check. When was the last time that I did the thing? Yeah, we were at 15% last I checked.
Okay, then you're getting closer to 20% because it is persistently growing.
Yeah.
All I wanted to know.
All right. Let's forge ahead.
Speaking of these scales, whenever we get time to talk, we have to talk about what happened to me.
Okay.
I did not just wind up back at the manor.
And I'll move you guys through the doorway. That way you guys are all in this
Very
area.
well.
I
Oh,
can't
man.
see.
These scales are starting
You
to
can't
cut
see
into my
anything?
back tattoos,
It's
guys.
darkness. Thank you.
I don't care about your
Well.
tramp stamp.
Not a tramp stamp.
Appears we have a number of choices. Is it just silent down here?
You hear nothing but the hum of the earth.
Well, which way would you like to go? Oddity, do you have any vision or anything telling you a particular direction?
I'm gonna stop and concentrate for a second. Hold my cards up to my forehead and just breathe. And
Roll me. Let's go with an intelligence saving throw.
While she's doing that, I'm just going to move to the north and peek around the corner.
natural one. Twice
You
the
are
tail.
being told that everything is fine. Go the way that you wish. Is that where you end up there, Circe?
Yeah, I'm just looking around the corner.
Okay, I'm going to need to back you up one square because as you get up here, you can see that this area here, the 2x2 area, there seems to be an open pit.
Yes, I will have avoided walking into that. Well, I think that settles the decision on that direction.
But you can see that there is a door around and to the left. There's enough room for you to maybe
There's a
get
door.
by. There's a ledge. You would have to be very careful. There does appear to be a ledge around that pit.
I've already
And
found my way to the bottom of one pit recently. I don't want to do it again.
oddity, directly to your south, you see a hallway that continues down. And then you have the hallway that goes to your front as well. So you guys are at a bit of a four-way intersection here.
Oh dear.
If you think that pit's really important, I can get over it.
I mean, I think any one of us could get over it.
I mean, if y'all want to go that way, that's certainly a way we can go.
I'm just nosy, but yeah.
Is there anything in the pit? How deep did it appear to be, sir?
It appears to be. Oh, the pit's about 6 feet by 6 feet, by the way. So that's why you have that ledge that goes all the way around. And it seems to be about 10 feet deep.
Okay. I will take the end of my halberd, the butt end, and tap on that ledge firmly to see how sturdy that ledge appears.
Roll an attack just so I can see what the strength would be on it.
That's a 24.
Yeah, it's solid stone.
Okay. Well, would you all like to go
In fact,
this way?
it was
or-
a 22, you said? In fact,
24.
Or 24, you hit the edge, and the stone doesn't move, and the end of your halberd moves into the space, and there's not a pit there. It's still in contact with stone, where it looks like there should be a pit.
Well, that looks strange. I'll start to tap out further all through there where it looks like it's the pit beyond the ledge.
As far as you can tell, that pit seems to be an illusion.
Can we go back to first edition real quick and I'll just disbelieve it? Remember that? Oh,
Yes.
I just disbelieve it.
I disbelieve it.
Very well. Yeah. Oh, it goes away. Perhaps we could go this way then and without any issue.
Well, as a master of falling down pits, should I go first?
Well, if you wish.
I'm gonna jump.
I fell down the last pit, so you know. But I wonder if beyond the pit looks like stone, you might want to check and see to make sure it's really stone beyond the pit.
Yeah.
Maybe
We
it's
should all
two
be watching
illusions.
now just in case.
I got this. And I just step forward onto the pit.
Okay. You find sure footing.
And then I step onto the not pit.
How much does your character weigh?
Good question.
Very
Rude
little.
question.
I know rude, but it's
Yeah,
a question that
very little.
the DM actually needs to know.
Deluge is 155 pounds.
Okay. Good to know. So as you step past the pit, you feel very sure of yourself. You take a step forward, and I need a deck save.
Yep.
And the rest of you hear the sound of a hinge unhinging and a trapdoor opening underneath Deluge.
Of course.
As I suspected.
19.
19. You're
But then
able
again,
to
what do I know?
take a step back as the trapdoor falls open in front of you, and there is a 30-foot deep spiked pit trap in front of you. There's still a ledge that goes all the way around to the door. There's about 4 feet of purchase, 3 to 4 feet of purchase on the other side in front of the door. You could go around. The ledge is about 1.5 feet wide all the way around. But a stone trapdoor opens up into that pit.
I will shimmy sham around to get to the door.
Okay.
So you guys, there is a pit, but we're good.
Apparently, yes.
You find a seemingly simple wooden door in front of you.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. The door appears to be able to be opened. You open it. There's the loud, creaky sound of oily hinges and dry wood creaking, as the area down here is rather dry.
Step through.
How's it looking down there, Deluge?
It's looking like a door.
What do you see beyond it?
I'd take a step through the door. Why?
Okay. We turn the page. All right, it appears to be fine.
Think we're good for now.
All right, I'll come around.
Just let you know, Cranio, I can't see again for some reason. It's like a fog of war or something.
All right, yeah, we had that problem last time. Let me.
Yeah, I have the reverse problem.
She could see. She could see everything.
Yep.
Hacker.
But I'm not going to say anything about the horrors that lie before.
Hacker.
Here, we'll do that. Let's see if that works. Can you see now, Rogelio?
Same thing, still.
Let me do this. Yeah, when they implemented this, I don't think it was done the right way.
I love water. I just wanted to share that with you all.
If it's just, you can just drag me around if need be.
Can you see now?
It's still that fog of war.
How about now?
I will just, I'm just going to stick close to the party.
We'll
You
just
forgot
do
your
this.
glasses with Tiamat.
Yep.
Now you should be able to see.
Nope, I can see now.
All right, I gave you low light admittance. We'll just assume that you're carrying a small candle.
Well, my sword gives off dim light in 15 foot.
Well, there,
15 foot.
There you go. Yeah, perfect.
An appropriate upgrade.
Wait, where'd everybody go?
They went up to they went north.
That's why I couldn't see, because I think only Circes had the torch.
Yeah, I can only see my token. Oh, here they all come. Okay. So I'm going to move with Deluge up around the corner and see what I see.
Ta-da!
Well, that was quite a pit.
Does that change anything for you, Shannon?
Nope. I still see all.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Because it was working for
All
a
the-
hot
all
second
the
at first,
things.
but now I see everything.
Strange.
I'm good at playing dumb though, don't worry. I've practiced my whole life.
It's okay. Just because you see it doesn't mean that it's there.
DM
As you may already know.
discretion.
Yep.
Plant that seed of doubt, and I see how it is.
Yeah. So you guys have made it around the corner.
Shall we continue on?
All right. Deluge, you still out front?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right behind you.
See. Okay, we're gonna be fine. It's fine.
What could go wrong?
Everything is wonderful.
I think I'm gonna try just like running down this hallway.
Circe, as you step into that square, I need you to make a deck save, please.
What?
And you too, Deluge, both of you, as Circe steps into that square.
I have a 15, sir.
You have a 15? Okay.
Rahelio backs up.
Relio backs up.
Whoa!
I have a
And
9.
vanishes. There it
Okay,
is.
so Circe, you're able to step back. Deluge, You are unable to evade. All of you see that part of the ceiling seems to have been tripped and falls straight down into a 10 by 10 section. It's about a foot deep, but I need you to go ahead and take 36 bludgeoning damage, Deluge, as the giant stone slab falls on top of you, pinning your left leg underneath it.
Question.
Deluge, look out, there's stone falling.
How do you, like, when you take more damage than life that you have, how much can you take before you're dead?
Double your max HP.
Okay.
Your max.
I'm freaking out. But, like...
What's your max HP?
35.
Oh, you're fine. You would have to take 70 damage in order to be killed.
Well,
It's the
no,
gift.
it's just I only had 19 health.
You're still fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're not
shouldn't
fine. So Deluge is down, unconscious.
You shouldn't have told the DM your max hit points, though. You really shouldn't have done that. Help me get this. Can I try and lift
Hey, Rail,
this
how's it going?
stone? And perhaps someone could drag Deluge out. I just want.
Yeah, you guys can scurry
Okay.
over the
Her
stone.
leg is trapped.
You can definitely scurry over the stone.
Uh-oh.
Well, I want to get
Scurry over the
Deluge's
stone.
leg out of there.
And I'll scurry over the stone and get ready to pull her out.
Okay. All
I would probably break my hip.
I'm going to try to lift the stone.
right, give me a strength, please.
Yep.
And don't forget about all your cool potions.
I'm going to roll a dissonant whisper with this.
rolling
That's
a
advantage
dissonant
then, right?
whisper. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I want to get Deluge out of there. Oh, that sucks. I rolled a 4 and a 5. I have an 8. My strength
Not
bonus.
quite enough.
Cut my leg off.
Give me 1 second.
Cut my leg off. Do it.
Perhaps I have another way.
Cut my leg off.
Oh, there's nothing we can
Pirate.
do.
I will cast.
We have a.
I will cast levitate stone.
That would work.
At 6th level.
Holy shit. Okay.
Seriously, give me a peg leg. Just do it. I'm a pirate. Let's do it. I don't need all my legs. It's fine.
You're dead. Hush.
Well, actually, at this point, you need to make a death saving throw.
Okay. Do 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 do
How
do.
big of a slab of stone is this?
It is 9 feet by 9 feet by about 2 or 3 inches thick.
Good God.
Natural 1.
Take 2 dings, please.
If this is how I die, this is gonna suck.
Would using my halberd as a lever help me? Would give me some kind of advantage?
It would lower the
or-
DC.
And
You
would
could also get
Aurelia
assistance
help?
from anybody else too, which would also give you advantage.
Yeah. Rahelia, help. I'll pull her out.
There you
Okay, I will assist.
All right, so I'll give
All
you
right.
advantage. I'll lower the DC. You're going to use the end of your halberd and try not to break it.
Yep, I know.
And actually, I want you to go ahead and roll a D20 as well, Rogelio,
Okay.
Oh man!
for
Any
a
modifiers?
strength.
Thankfully, we're rolling with advantage because I
a strength
rolled
check.
1. I rolled a 1 and a 7, so that's a 10 with my strength bonus.
That's a 10. All right.
It's a I forgot it. It's a magical halberd of prying.
I got an 8.
An 8 total. All right, so that's 18 total. That is barely enough to lift the stone. Just enough that Deluge is able to yank her out. Deluge, are you doing, or I'm sorry, Oddity, are you doing anything? Maybe trying to revive her while you're pulling her out?
I got nothing.
That's awesome.
Do I have?
I should still have potions
heal.
left,
I'll
actually.
heal her.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
I
I
can heal
used
her
that
as well.
already.
So we'll get the stone off of her and let the stone drop,
Again.
and I'll
Right back on her.
scurry, scamper, whatever I need to do,
Okay.
and I'll come over here and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
at 1st level, so D8 plus 2.
All right.
So I'll just close my eyes and, Morning Lord, please bring my friend back to consciousness and help her heal.
All right. So you hear the albeit well-known deep breath sound of somebody in the party coming back to life. However, we're going to have a lot of fun with this. For the remainder, until you complete a long rest, you have your speed halved due to having a lame leg at this point.
We should probably just cut it off.
I told you.
Deluge has a boo-boo. So you get D8 plus 2 hit points back.
Yep.
Deluge.
Yeah, 6 hit points back.
Roll high. Well.
But yeah, I do believe,
Yeah,
Rohelia,
something.
you have some healing potions left, and you guys also have tons of those purple potions.
We know what the purple potions are.
Do potions of resistance work like retroactively?
No, you got to use them before you go in, or else it will be random. The purple
Earth
potions, to
elemental
remind
damage.
you, Chancellor, they are the 50-50. It either gives you a point of exhaustion or it gives you a full rest.
Yeah.
And the way that's going to work is whoever drinks it has to roll percentile die. 51 and above, you get a full rest. 50 and below, you get a point of exhaustion.
As Deluge too, she's like, I just want to mention, for future reference, I maybe took 6 greater healing potions from the house when I was gone, and they're in my bag. Just so you know, I'm an apothecary of health potions.
I might
May have been
I might
smashed
recommend
by the
you
rock.
Nope, they're okay.
consume a couple.
I'm gonna drink water.
No, you do give me an idea for future events. I appreciate that.
Oh, fuck nugget. I'm gonna drink 2 greater healing potions, please.
Go for it. I think it's your countdown.
Again?
Greater? That's where's my mouse? Over there. Other
Isn't
computer.
greater 8?
Yeah. Greater's 8.
Well, that was something. Let me see here.
Oh, I know. Greater's 4.
Wait, greater's what?
Superior is 8.
Hold on.
It's 4d4 plus 4
4d4 plus 4.
for each one.
I think we should probably slow down a bit and take our time and look for traps and things along the way. Just a thought.
Why don't you take the front, Sirius, and check the floor with your halberd?
Would that be like ongoing investigation checks, perception? How would we do that?
I will allow you guys to do one investigation check at every movement. So what we'll do is we'll move in turn. Think initiative, right? We'll move, and then you'll have to do another set of investigation as you move forward each time. To give you guys an idea to the depth of the traps that are here.
Can we do those in tandem so that we're rolling with advantage?
Yeah, you would have one person roll at advantage, and that would be considered the check for the entire party for that round of movement.
I'm probably not the right person. I have a negative to my investigation roll because of my intelligence being a 9. So I would perhaps pass that along to maybe Oddity or somebody. I don't know who's got a more intelligent character than I.
Tiny bit smart.
Okay.
I read a book
I'll
once.
assist you. Yeah. I'll assist whomever. I just have a penalty in my roll.
I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding, and we got that sword from when we were stuck in the wizard's tower.
Mm-hmm.
That's been wrapped in the bag of holding,
Right.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that out and just start poking in front of me.
I
Okay.
got this. I'm gonna slap my bum leg on the floor in front of us. It can't get worse, right?
Seriously,
wouldn't-
can you
I
just
wouldn't
sling her
really
over your shoulder and just
say
kinda,
that.
like shut her up?
With Michael at the helm, I don't think I'd say that.
It's okay, guys. I just gargled 2 of those health potions and I feel great. Coincidentally, can someone cut off my leg? Because it really hurts.
All right then. Who's investigating?
I guess I will. I have kind of good investigation.
Okay. And you can roll with advantage because I'll be assisting you in your
Okay.
using your leg to investigate for traps.
I rolled a 16.
Okay. With a 16, you are able to see that directly in front of where Circe is there's a shimmering light over a 6-foot section in the middle of the floor. That the stone that makes up the floor, the stone and rocks, do not appear to be real.
Don't step there. Is bad.
And you guys have about there's about a 2-foot section all the way around. It's another pit basically.
Okay, we'll just
With the ledge.
All right.
All right.
Oh, there she
Give
is.
me dexterity checks or athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you would like to use that is the strongest for you as you traverse around the illusionary pit.
Okay. Check
Roll
or saving
athletics.
throw?
You check.
Oh. 22 for deluge.
Even with
19.
a bum leg, you're able to like cartwheel across and you're fine.
I do a cartwheel and I just say ow the whole time.
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Done.
22.
Same. Rogelio is just like, he just walks. He's just, whatever. Your hip doesn't
What did
even
you
bother
say
you
to
right
roll?
now. You can roll dexterity, athletics, or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics, whichever one is the strongest for you.
I rolled 3.
You rolled 3?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys watch, and as Deluge starts to go across, she's like, "Okay, you guys are just like cartwheel and stuff. This is fine." So she just walks forward, and she just walks right off the edge and starts to fall into the pit.
I reach out and try to grab her.
Any chance we can?
You
Try to
could
snag her.
give me a dex saving throw.
Gotcha. 14.
14 is exactly what you needed to roll. You're able to reach out and grab Deluge, who is now hanging. Deluge, how much does your character weigh? Or I'm sorry, Oddity. How much does your character weigh?
I'm not saying, but she's 5 foot and almost round, so.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab onto Deluge and help her immediately when I
Okay.
see what's happening.
So give me a
And try to-
strength check at advantage, Deluge, to pull Oddity up.
Advantage?
Yeah.
At advantage, it's an 8.
It's a bit of a struggle. It takes a little bit of time, but you're able to get her up and over the ledge.
I hate hallways. We're getting rid of all the hallways in our house, and I don't know how we're gonna get to rooms, but like, this sucks.
We're basically gonna have
Well,
one big room.
Let's keep moving.
I'm just gonna sleep in the room with the nice table that makes me feel good, and I'm not gonna go anywhere else.
All right, so where you guys are now all standing, there's a hallway to your south that goes back to join to where the door was. You would know this just based on being around. And a hallway straight ahead.
I don't know if changing direction would maybe be fewer traps. It's been nothing but a mess since we come this way.
I think, and this is based off of my woman's intuition, but I think we should go straight ahead.
I agree. Based on my woman's
wanna go-
intuition.
Based on your women's intuition.
So let's do another investigation so that we hopefully see what we're about to blunder into.
Yes, sir. Just slap that bum leg all over the place. See what I see. My divining rod of broken bones. I got a 5, so I'm 100% sure we're
Did you
able.
roll with advantage?
Oh no, I didn't roll with advantage.
Yeah. Because I'm hepping.
I got a 5, so we're 100%
Oh my
okay.
god.
We're gonna die.
Well, guys, this has been a great series. We really appreciate you hanging out.
Man.
All right. You can feel free to move ahead 10 feet.
I'm gonna skip.
Everything looks good, Deluge?
I step another step.
All right. As Deluge steps into that second square, there is the pinging sound as a tripwire is triggered. I need Deluge and Cirrus to make dex saving throws as a wooden beam. Actually, from where it comes from, all four of you will need to make dex saving throws. A wooden beam comes down suspended from rope from behind you and is trying to hit you forward. And the beam itself is about, 3 feet by about 8 feet.
I have a 10.
10, okay. You're able to duck.
17 for oddity.
17 for oddity. You're able to kind of press up against the wall.
13.
13, you're able to just kind of like lean back and it comes up and just misses you.
Oh no.
I rolled a 7, which is a natural 1.
Natural 1 gives you 7.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you see this coming and you actually help by trying to push Oddity up against the wall, and it's like the scene, right? Like it's coming down and you go to push her out of the way and you look back and it smacks you right in the chest. So I need you to take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, boy.
But this is where it gets even worse because it throws
I fall into a pit now.
It throws you 10 feet ahead, which puts you here, and you realize that that floor is not really the floor. It's
like
a
American Ninja Warrior.
It's a. You hear the sound as another trapdoor opens, and you begin to fall into a pit. So I need a dex saving throw from you again, please.
I'm going to use Dissonant Whisper.
Okay, that's a good idea.
It's a good thing I did, because I just rolled a 1 again.
Oh God.
But, it's still 11.
11, you are able to get your fingers across the ledge, and you are hanging on for dear life. Down below you, you see some spikes that are covered with some weird substances, and also you see the old man down below you that you saw originally, that you talked to before you disappeared, the gray beard. You can see his emblem shining up a little bit just from a little bit of refractory light, as he is impaled by 4 spikes down below you about 20 feet.
Who's alive?
I'm gonna run around the ledge and pull Rogelio up.
All right, give me a dexterity, acrobatics, or athletics as you try to go around the ledge.
Okay, I'm gonna go athletics. 13.
You are fine.
Okay, and I'll quickly bend down and get Rogelio.
You see the same thing. You see the old man impaled down below.
Oh, well, that didn't work out well for him, did it?
Hey, my lighting fixed itself.
Oh, it did?
I can't see anything anymore.
Like anything at all?
No, I mean I can't. Like we're good.
Okay. I didn't. Okay.
I just had to refresh.
Okay. Good. That means I can move a whole bunch of things around really quick.
No, please don't. I memorized the map. You can't do that.
I took screenshots.
I made a drawing and I put smiley faces where there's good. And it's a crayon.
Right. So Oddity, you still need to go around the pit. Rogelio, you are back up. Deluge, you made it around.
So is this guy like in the center of the pit?
He's kind of close to the side that you're on. It looks like he tried to save himself, but he wasn't as lucky.
This again?
This is the old man.
How deep is the pit?
About 20 feet.
Is he dead?
Oh, he's definitely dead.
He's very dead.
Okay.
Sirius, just hold this for a second. And I hand Sirius the end of a rope.
Okay.
I want that holy symbol.
Okay.
Very well.
Listen, it shine.
I mean,
it shone
sure
particularly bright at me. I have suspicions about it.
I'm sure he has some interesting items down there, so just be careful. I would recommend not scratching or poking yourself on those.
Well, if I do, I'll probably die.
Yes, I would guess that probably poison or some such.
Actually, just to be sure, Deluge, can I borrow one of those greater healing potions before I descend to this pit?
I'll do you one better. I can go down the pit. I got one foot in the grave
No.
and the other in a
You and
carnival.
anything vertical do not get along. We're not having another well incident. Stay here.
But I can help.
Shut up. Sit down.
I hand Rogelio one of the potions.
You got the mom voice.
I take that potion.
Surprise! It was poison! Yay!
Oh, curse you, Deluge! All right, and I gently lower myself down to where I can reach his person.
Okay, there are definitely some long spikes that you have to navigate around. So give me a dexterity
Come
check.
on, yeah. Come on, don't suck. All right, that doesn't suck. That's a 17.
You're able to kind of move around a couple of the spikes, and you're able to grab onto the holy symbol and carefully remove it from his neck. You also
Can you
notice
remind
that
me what it looks like again? Oh wait, we forgot. I remember.
Yeah, we forgot. You remember.
Yes.
I mean, I could find it, but you also happen to notice that he has a bag that's within reach, a small satchel,
I should probably take that as well.
as well as it's very odd for him, a man of the cloth, to be wearing a sword, but he is also carrying a sword.
I should probably take that as well.
Okay.
Kind of stow that in my belt, and I pull myself back up.
Okay.
And then I'll take a look in the bag. Once I'm back up.
Goodness, you cleaned out pretty good there.
So in the
Thanks for
bag,
the help.
you see 3 greater healing potions.
Investment return.
That's some good news.
You drank.
Very good.
There is a ring. It's a platinum ring that feels warm to the touch. And there is also, where's it at? There is a wand in the bag.
Throw that ring in the fire and see if the
It's a bit on the rough side, right? It looks like it's been not very well taken care of. But there's gold embedded around it, and when you touch it just a little bit, for as rough as it looks, it feels smooth to the touch.
Interesting.
wand of smoothness.
Wand of smooth touching.
And you also grab that sword, correct?
Yes.
All right.
What kind of blade is that you got there? Hell yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
It's a rapier.
Examine the blade.
It's a rapier.
That's my favorite. Does it feel like impotence like?
No. No, this is not that one.
Does it feel impotence like? However that feels.
Do I feel less like a man right now?
Well, I mean, he's probably felt that for a number of years.
If you decide to use this one, I'll let you know what it is in a little bit.
Oh no.
I'm sure it's good.
Okay, I have a crazy idea, you guys. To help with my leg, let's tie the rapier to my leg and then I'll be a stabbing foot. It'll be great.
All right, well, shall we continue?
Anyway.
I mean, the wand would make a good splint.
Have you taken anything other than a potion?
I almost died a couple times, so I think it's blood loss mainly.
I think she has a concussion.
Oh, I'm sure she's got a concussion.
You have a concussion.
Of those 3 greater healing potions, there's only 2 left now because I just drank another one.
Nice.
I'm topped off. Oddity hit me with that potion of long rest after I died, so I'm topped off nicely.
Let's keep moving forward, gang. I have a good feeling about this.
And
I'm
Oddity,
going to equip that other rapier.
Okay.
you've got that potion of long rest I gave you, right, Oddity? Because I gave you mine when you used yours on me.
Okay.
So you're back to having one. Shall we investigate again, Deluge?
You got it, boss. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's just really fun. Hold on. Investigation.
With advantage, please.
With advantage. 11.
11. You are able to tell that in front of you opens up into a very large room, and you are able to hear movement.
Get ready, guys.
But there's nothing in the hall between us in the room, eh?
So let's just sneaky.
I'll follow Deluge.
See if we can get the jump on them. It's probably just the old guys.
Buddies.
Sneaky.
As you come around the corner, you can see, with his back turned to you, is a very large ogre.
It's not the old guys.
Oh, ogres are so brutal.
In fact, I believe I have something to say about this particular room. I believe I
can fly.
I believe we're gonna die.
By the way, where's the frog?
No idea.
Does Calder have it?
Calder did have it, so it's gone.
It's gone for now. That's good to know. This hallway widens into a large, bare, empty, 50-foot square chamber. 3 enormous rotting ogres stand close to the southern wall. They clutch large morning stars which drag along the stone floor. Standing directly in the exit on the southern wall, effectively blocking it, is a large crystal statue of a Minotaur.
Wait a minute now, let's don't rush right in there. Just hang on a minute. Did the dungeon master say 3 ogres?
I may have.
Not just one.
That's what doesn't make any sense.
And you said they're rotten?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I've ever encountered anything other than a rotten ogre, but I mean, man, how do we want to do this? Do we want to do this?
You guys, I have a spell that would work great.
Are they standing in a straight line?
No.
Well, could you rearrange them so they are?
No.
I mean,
Well,
are they like actually standing? They're not like
They're
laying on the
lumbering.
ground.
They're not sleeping.
I have a spell called
They're not dead.
that could totally.
Well, perhaps that'd be the first action. Then you can work your magic, and we'll rush them and see if we can't get them in a rush.
I can only move 15 feet though, so I can only get possibly 2 of them.
Okay. Perhaps I could carry you. Would that be helpful?
No, probably not.
And actually, as a correction, it's not 3 ogres. It's an ogre and 2 ghasts. The description in the book is wrong versus what's actually on the map.
Silly book.
I guess I could go like, hold on. If I move like here, no, come on, clicky click. If I go there, I can get these 2.
And let's go ahead and have everybody roll initiative.
Shit.
Yeah, let's
I'll be
try
using
that.
my extra life.
You can work your magic. Yep, it's the tray that's sucking. So goodbye, tray. Done with you now.
25 to 20. Okay. 15 to 20.
17, sir.
I have a 20.
Nice. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
8.
Okay, and Deluge?
4.
So perhaps you could cast your spell after we all do our thing.
All right, Rogelio, you're up.
Hope I don't ruin any spells. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. This could backfire. I'm gonna pull out that wand. I'm just gonna try to. I'm gonna point it at that ogre, and just hope it does something magical.
Okay.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely
Nothing
fine.
happens. You feel as though you need to be connected more to it.
Are they? Do they seem to be aware of us?
The ogre has turned to look at you, which is why you guys rolled initiative.
Okay. I mainly just hit things with swords.
That's what I'd suggest.
I'm gonna shift over to here, and I'm going to. What's that dang thing called? I guess taking out the wand would have been. Trying to use the wand would have been my action, right?
One of them, yeah. You have your. You could use your second attack.
Let's see here. Sorry. I don't actually have a second attack
Oh.
because I just have 2 weapons.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna hold here.
All right. The ogre gets to go. Yeah. The ogre is going to, of course, follow you,
That's fine. This is my plan.
and it is going to swing at you with its morning star.
Also part of my plan.
Ogre's got an ogre.
That's a dirty 20.
Also part of my plan.
All right, so I need you to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and that is his move.
I got uncanny dodge that.
Okay, go for it. And Circe, you're up.
Hashtag rogue life. Gotta love that. Yeah, so I'm gonna advance. Where's me? That's me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna smoke this dude with my halberd.
Go for it.
How about a 23
23 definitely hits.
for 4 halberding damage? Gonna go with slashing on that. Yep, that's what it is. Second attack is a 15
15 hits.
for 11 slashing, so a total of 15 slashing. Slashy slash.
Noted. All right. Then the ghasts are going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. And the ghasts are both going to... One's going to attempt to bite Circe's. 20 would actually be there. The other one's going to attempt to bite Deluge.
Okay.
I would like to bonus action. Also, my Shield of Faith.
Okay. And that affects
So I get
just
+2
Rogelio,
to my AC.
or is that just you? Just you?
That's me.
Okay.
That's me. Yeah.
All right.
I do have a reaction to use when that ghast attacks him.
Yep, that gas is going to attack Rogelio. It is a
Yeah.
23.
He's going to have to roll. Hang on. Come on, you pooter. It's the protection fighting style. Yeah, he's got to roll with disadvantage.
A roll disadvantage. Okay, at disadvantage.
Aurelio is within 5 feet of me.
At disadvantage, he rolled a 1, so he's not going to attack. Now for the attack against Deluge, it is a 8.
That will not hit.
Okay. And now we are to Oddity.
I am going to cast Chaos Bolt
Okay.
against the gas that's attacking Deluge.
All right.
That starts as 11 acid damage plus
Okay.
another 2, so 13 points of acid damage against that.
Nice.
And I'm going to burn sorcery points to cast another level, cast another spell. And I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at 3rd level against the zombie ogre.
Okay.
And that is a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 21 points of damage.
21.
Yep.
21. All right, noted. He's looking a little rough.
Okay.
And Deluge, you're up.
I'm gonna need, let's see, how far away is it? I think I can make it. I'm going to cast Insinuation
Okay.
on the giant creepy ogre man.
And that is an intelligence save?
Wisdom save,
Wisdom
please.
save. It's a 10.
Hold on. Stop clicking, doing weird things. It does not make it, so it takes...
7 million points of damage.
It is incapacitated, and
Okay.
it takes... Are you kidding me? 1 damage.
But it's incapacitated until the end of your next round? Or the start of your next round?
It incapacitated at the end of each of its turns. It takes 1d12 psychic damage, and it can make another wisdom. So I'll have to make another wisdom saving throw on its next turn
Okay.
to decide.
All right. And you guys hear the sound of like rock and gemstone and crystalline shards grinding together as the living statue takes place here. It just starts growling at all of you. All right, back to the top of the order. Rohelia.
Okay. I'm going to attack the ogre man,
Which rapier are you using?
the new one.
Okay.
Hope it just explodes in my hand and kills me.
Sure, that would never happen.
Sorry, math is hard. Let's say 13.
A 13 hits, and as the weapon sinks into the flesh, the rotting flesh of the ogre, the name of the weapon is spoken to you.
Oh boy.
No, this is a good one. Add Weary Maker.
Weary Maker.
Wearymaker. And starting on your next turn, you are attuned to it.
Okay. All right. And I imagine right now it just does normal.
It just does normal rapier damage now.
All right. So it does. That's hold on, I'm getting everything because I'm gonna sneak attack as well.
Dope.
So that's 8. So with sneak attack, it's 21 damage.
21 damage. Uh-oh. Uno momento, por favor. I have too many tabs open and I accidentally closed roll 20.
That's right.
Oh, you're all dead. Cool. Is it how much damage? Sorry.
21.
All right.
And on my offhand attack, that is 18.
18 definitely hits.
For a grand total of 1 damage.
1 damage. Noted.
Just flicking a little bit of him off.
And let me know when you've read into what Weary Maker does, because I think you'll be happy.
It's cool.
It's alright. It's alright.
Right?
The ogre is going to counterattack. Yeah. He's going to swing his Morning Star right back at you.
The ogre's incapacitated.
Oh, he can't do anything. He's going to do his Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He still takes his damage though, right? And he fails his Wisdom saving throw, by the way.
Oh, well then he takes 1d12 damage.
All right.
Are you kidding? 3.
3. Noted. Hey, every damage point helps.
Yeah. And then he still stays unconscious.
Circe, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a swing at Mr. Ogre with my halberd.
All right.
Just step up and evoke the name of the Morning Lord. Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
Okay, that's 6 damage. Slashing. Woo. And one more time with the halberd from the cheap seats. So an 18 probably hits.
Yes.
And that's 6 more damage.
All right. Looking very rough. And the gas is going to keep trying to wail on Deluge and Rogelio. Against Rogelio.
At disadvantage, please.
At disadvantage. $15.
That equals ties.
All right. So you are going to take 12 points of piercing damage.
Uncanny dodge that.
All right. And against Deluge, it is a 12.
Doesn't hit.
All right. So it misses. Oh, good to know. Oddity, you're up.
Because of the Witch Bolt, I get to hit him again. I'm gonna keep, so that'll be 22 points of damage.
Against
the ogre.
Against the ogre?
Yep.
All right.
Because it was
The
Witch Bolt, so I
ogre,
can
the
do it
you see the
each time.
purple effervescent light come from the fingertips of Oddity, streak down the hallway, strike the ogre right in the eyes. You see the face contort and the throat burst open as he falls to the ground.
And I'm also going to move. Wrong one, Gil.
I'm going to move this one out of the way, just that way we have more room to play.
Move forward a little bit. My movement. Do I have for bonus action? I ain't got shit. All right, I'm gonna stay there then.
All right. Deluge, you're up.
This is a +2 rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Can you... The gas to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
The guest making a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Natural 20. So with the wisdom, it brings it to natural 20.
Okay, so it just takes half damage as I cast Dissonant Whisper.
Nice.
So it takes 5 damage.
What do you whisper to the ghast?
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Nice. All right.
And that's all I can... Wait, there's gotta be something else I can do. I'm Deluge freaking Marshand, for fuck's sake. What can I do? Nope, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Seeing the witch bolt take out its ogre, the Minotaur is going to come up here. And it has reach. No, it doesn't. Damn it. It's going to go here. Now it can definitely reach. And it is going to try to swing its great axe at Oddity. It's going to try to gore Deluge. Great axe coming at you, Oddity. It is a 18.
That hits.
All right, so you take 17 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
Deluge, the gore coming at you is a 12.
Doesn't hit.
This is not our Lothyrus. I am not happy.
Mm-mm.
And Oddity is in trouble. All right. Rogelio.
You said I attuned to this thing?
You are now attuned to it.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to swing with the old Weary Maker. And that's going to be a 22.
22 hits.
This is on the ghast, by
All
the
right,
way.
so I got to do the con save. Or are you using a charge?
I'm not using a charge now.
Okay.
It's gonna be 9 plus. I'm going to pump sneak into it. So that's a 15 total.
Okay.
I'm going to swing with my offhand rapier. Why can't I read that? Oh, that's less exciting. That's 12.
Just miss.
And I'm going to turn to Circes. The Circes, go back for them. I'll hold this ghast here.
Very well.
All right, Circes, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to take Rogelio's suggestion and come over here, and I once again would like to return to first edition Dungeons and Dragons and backstab the crystal minotaur.
You have advantage, so there's that.
Yeah, because we are flanked. So we're going to try that. We're going to go ahead and stabby with the halberd. Mighty roar from the Dragonborn. How does a dirty 20 sound?
Dirty 20 hits.
It's 7 slashing.
7 slashing. All right, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That is a 6.
6, not enough. You are able to do the damage.
Shards of glass.
Yeah. And you said that was slashing damage, right? Okay. So
Yep.
you take 11 points of piercing damage as shards of glass fly out and hit you.
Holy crap. Okay, that sucks. Knowing that about the thing, I'm going to. Oh, that's okay. That sucks. I don't like that. Can I negate that because I don't like it?
Can I disbelieve it?
Yeah, I'm going to disbelieve it. Yeah. Can I go ahead and just try to hit this thing with the butt end of my halberd?
Yes, that'll be bludgeoning damage.
All right. What about the attack modifier?
Still the same.
Okay. All right, and I'm still at advantage because of wonderfulness. How about a 24?
24 hits.
Okay, and what damage die would you like me to use for the?
Just roll your normal
butt
damage.
end of
And what's your normal damage? Is it D12?
the D10 plus 3.
Okay, make it a D8.
Okay. Ooh, that's an 8. How about 11 bludgeoning?
Okay, 11, and I mean you make a dex saving throw because it's still a melee weapon.
13.
You're able to kind of anticipate a little bit better, so you're able to hit it and dodge out of the way as more shards fly out, and they miss you.
Okay.
Yeah. That's El Stinko. Okay. I will conclude my turn.
All right. The gas are going to continue working. Rogelio and Deluge. Rogelio against you. That is only a 12.
Blocked.
And Deluge against you. Oh, fuck. Okay. So the ghast, seemingly blinded by the presence of everyone, turns and strikes and hits. This is so fucked. Hits the Minotaur for 12 damage, and I need it to make a dex saving throw, which it of course fails. Okay. So the Minotaur is going to take 12 damage, and the gas is going to take 11 damage. I need to move the Minotaur for a second. And the gas is looking really fucked up. God. Okay, then.
That was amazing.
That's a thing. That's how this game works. Oddity, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Failure.
Okay. One failure. Deluge.
I'm going to pour a greater healing potion down Oddity's throat.
Okay. It's an action to give, so you have a greater healing potion being poured down your throat. Go ahead and roll the dice, and you'll be on the ground, but recovered on your next
What is
turn.
it again?
It's
44.
4.
Is that the end of your turn, Deluge?
Nope. I'm gonna need an intelligence saving throw from. Hold on, let me figure out who I want to hit. Can I hit the Min? Yeah, I'm gonna use it against the Minotaur.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
That's a 14.
It makes it, but it takes half damage. As I mind thrust.
Nice. Not a melee weapon, so there's no repercussions.
Takes 7 damage.
Noted.
And that's all I got.
All right. Having Circe recently attacked it, ignoring the fact that the ghast attacked it, it's going to turn around, so it's no longer facing Oddity or Deluge, and face off with Circe. It is going to attempt to Great Axe and gore you.
Okay.
The Great Axe is a 13,
It's a miss.
and the gore is a 22.
That's a hit.
All right, so for the gore, I need you to take 8 piercing damage.
Okay. Ouch.
And we're back to the top. Rogelio. Mano a mano with the ghast.
I stab El Gasto. That is a 22.
22 hits.
8
Noted.
plus, I guess I'll hit him with sneak attack. 9 more.
All right. Looking very rough.
Swing again on with my offhand blade. That is a 20
That's a hit.
for a magic total of 6 more damage.
The ghast falls back as the Reaper slashes across its throat, opening up its veins in its neck. And a pool of blood begins to fall, black, icky blood, covering the stone floor.
All right. Okay.
And you still have your movement left.
Yes. Is there anything? I guess quickly as I'm approaching this thing, is there anything of like note about this Minotaur?
You've watched Circe attack it and seen crystal shards fly back out at it.
There's nothing like.
Yeah, I would
carved
warn
in-
him.
Okay. There's nothing like
I would
carved
warn
into
you
it or
coming up.
anything.
No, nothing of note.
Okay.
Circe.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop, and I'm just gonna kind of clutch my holy symbol, and I'm gonna look up into the heavens, and I'm gonna throw some little seeds into the air, and hold a piece of this really kind of opalescent, this feldspar mineral in my hand, and I'm gonna say, "We are in dire need of your light, morning lord. Please shine brightly upon this fell creature." And I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Okay.
And he's gonna make a con save DC 13.
Con save DC 13.
Hey, there's a damage roll.
Oh,
And if he fails,
there's a
he
19.
takes 17. If he passes, he takes half of 17, which is 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. Noted.
Yep. And this 40-foot high cylinder of light is centered upon him. And my shield of faith drops.
Let me see if I can pull up something for you.
And he's probably even easier to see because there's light shining on him. He's made of crystal. So I've turned him into a chandelier.
For now, we will use that for Moonbeam. And let me give you control over it. There you go.
Oh, I see. Okay. So that's on him.
There you go.
Moonbeam.
How much damage did he take?
He took half of 17, so 8
8. Noted.
radiant.
And the last ghast remaining, I need to move Mentor for a minute, is going to attack again. Luge. It's going to fail. All right. Oddity, you're prone on the ground, but breathing.
All right, I'm going to stand up. And
I like how Rail likes to keep giving me ideas. I've considered it.
What did he say? I didn't have chat open.
um,
Oh,
Oh,
no.
he said my moonbeam light blinds all of us.
I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt.
Okay.
A 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Yep. And 4 points of damage.
All right. Deluge.
The ghast is still alive, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna just boom boom Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright, so 2 Eldritch Blasts for 15 damage.
The ghast feels the full frontal burst of your Eldritch Blast and is knocked back behind Rogelio and falls to the ground.
Yay!
All right. Now that the statue is surrounded with a moonbeam on it. Huh. Okay. I need everybody to make a dex saving throw.
Statue surrenders, right?
Yeah. It's going to surrender by wielding its axe at full force around itself twice.
Oh.
I got a 4.
Got a 6.
Okay.
17 for oddity.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Oddity and Rogelio are fine. But Deluge and Circes, you both take. Oh, Jesus. That's the roll? Okay.
Why does it keep rolling?
Take 15 damage. I was just rolling for fun.
Ah,
What's the source of the damage?
He's swinging his great axe around him twice and then hitting everybody in the area.
Well, wouldn't he have to go through armor class?
No, it's a ability. Like a lair action focused on him.
Gotcha.
Your dex save is what
Gotcha.
the AC would have to worry about. That's its turn. Rogelio.
I really don't know what to do with this thing because it's just I'm gonna kill myself with bits of crystal.
Yes, don't strike it with your blade. What about your dragon scales?
Oh, I never thought about that.
Can you do anything? I can make acid with mine.
I guess I'm gonna look at. I hope I don't fire breath the whole party.
It'd be the worst thing that's happened to us today.
I gotta step here around it and look at it and think of my scales and my time with Tiamat. And I'm going to attempt to breathe fire.
Okay, roll me percentile die.
Mm, 95.
Okay. So you are incredibly focused on trying to breathe fire, and you reach out like whoosh, right? Like Skyrim, right?
Yep.
The hand that you have that is mostly now becoming more and more red scaled touches the Minotaur. A red pulse of light emanates inside of the crystalline shards. I need you to roll me 6d12 fire damage.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
39.
39. This pulse causes cracks to form all around
Oh boy.
Don't explode. Don't
the
explode.
Minotaur.
Don't
I
explode.
need everybody to make
Don't
dex
explode.
saves, please.
Don't explode.
To
Don't
make
explode.
saves?
Don't explode.
Everybody make
Dex.
dex saves, yeah. As shards of crystalline glass and rock are
Crying
spewed
out
everywhere.
loud. These die rolls are garbage tonight. I got a 5.
Okay.
Just kill me.
9.
11 for oddity.
11's
got-
fine.
An awesome 10.
10 is exactly what you needed. So if you're less than 10, you are taking 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Just take all the damage. Thank you.
And because your roll was so high, it's incapacitated for 1 round.
But it's not dead.
No.
So all that and the son of a bitch isn't dead.
It's close. It's definitely bloodied or bleeding crystalled or
I'll tell you
oozing.
what.
Oozing.
Cracked.
It's cracked. Cracked. It's been cracked. Sirius, you're up.
Sorry, I'm arguing with D&D Beyond. Every time I play with it in game, I get the beholder face.
Ooh.
I don't know why that is. Every time I have it running in a live game, it crashes. Okay, I'm gonna just keep that moonbeam focused upon it.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna have to, and it's just like this ghostly flame, but I'm gonna have it more like sun because it's Lathander. He's got to make a con save at DC 13.
He's incapacitated. He automatically fails.
You're damn right he does. So let me roll some damages. That is 8 and 1 is 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yeah, 2d10 radiant. And since he's incapacitated, I'm going to step back 5, 10, 15, 20 to here.
Okay.
And I'm good.
All right. Oddity.
I am. I got a couple of spell slots. I want to save them. I'm gonna hit him with a chaos bolt. First level chaos bolt.
Okay.
That is 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
What damage am I doing? What was it? Okay. 9 plus 15 15 points of poison damage.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking very rough.
That's it for me.
Alush.
I am going to cast Vicious Mockery, so wisdom saving throw, please.
Automatically fails, incapacitated.
Awesome. It takes 5 damage.
Noted. What do you whisper to its incapacitated mind?
Your crack is showing.
Nice. All right. It is still incapacitated, so it loses its turn. Rogelio, it will no longer be incapacitated at the end of your turn, so you have your turn to go. You're up.
Crack kills.
Crack
is
kills. Crack is bad, okay?
He just kind of looks at his hand. Well, that was unexpected. And I guess, well, they've got to take this thing down. I'm just gonna hit it with melee attack.
Okay.
Seven.
Miss.
I guess I'll try with the offhand too. That is a 23.
Would you be attacking with advantage if he's incapacitated? Is that
Actually, yeah, you would be at advantage. So we'll say that 23 is for your first attack.
Okay.
So that's a hit. Good call,
Sorry.
Wiley. Thank you.
just popped in my little dragonborn brain?
So that is 7 plus sneaking. That's 7 plus 16 sneak attack damage.
7 plus 16
23.
sneak attack damage is enough that as the rapier enters the small crack that was created by your hand, you're able to find purchase deep inside on the living organ inside of the statue. And the statue begins to crumble at your feet.
What did Deluge viciously mock it?
Your crack is showing.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
can
you guys,
see your crack.
and you guys are no longer in initiative.
Yeah. That was fun, huh?
Yeah. Not bad.
I am checking every fucking inch of this room for something because this is pissing me off.
I'm gonna
Okay.
move my
It'd be
moonbeam
worth
down the
something
hall.
being here.
Good call. You do see a hallway to your south. The pedestal is marked with the star, where the crystal statue seems to be. Around the pedestal, there are offerings. There are a few chests. There's a few bags. You're not finding any traps with basic checks at this point in time.
Offerings. Is there any weapons around the pedestal?
There's a couple.
Like a sword, maybe?
Give me an investigation check.
I shall. I will be happy to.
There's a small jeweled frog. Okay.
No.
Double frog.
That's a 6. My investigation is a 6.
There's a short bow. And I'll say that you also see a ring. It looks like knots tied together in the shape of a ring made of platinum.
That's an interesting ring. And a short bow, you say?
Yep.
Well, should we investigate these chests and sacks and so forth? Maybe
I'll
check the chest carefully for traps.
She'll stomp over with the bag holding open and just be grumpy.
Okay.
Just throw it in there. Maybe we can open it when we get back home.
You guys want to investigate before you throw
Put
things in?
everyone
He's going to throw everything in?
I might as
I
well
would invest-
investigate. I
yeah.
could too.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
Okay. I'm glad I paused you because one of the bags is another bag of holding. What happens if you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding?
Nothing
Like
bad.
you open up a portal or something.
You also find 2 daggers, a couple of healing potions, a couple of bottles of fluids. One's cloudy, kind of like almost like a white. The other one is it's dark liquid, but as you kind of like shake it to investigate it, you see like electric green and blue runic musical notes appear in it, and they fade away.
Interesting. I could use those 2 healing potions right at the moment.
All yours.
And there's a cloak.
The healing is D8 plus 1, right?
For the healing potions, it is the greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
And I'll hold the bag of holding.
Is that what was in the?
Yeah, greater healing.
Is that what was in the chest? Greater healing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 44 plus 4. All right. Well, if y'all don't mind, I wouldn't mind consuming both of those.
All yours.
I'll just hold up the bag of holding and go say, hey, anybody want this? I already got one.
I'll take it. Wait, what does it look like?
You have a bag of holding.
Oh, yeah. What happens if you put a bag of holding, or a bag of holding in a bag of holding?
Same effect.
Same thing.
Kinda.
Can I have the cloak?
25 healing.
25. Nice.
Yeah, 2 2s and a 1 in the second set. 2 2s and 2 1s. But you know what? It's all healing.
I want to be able to dramatically swish when I enter a room. May I try on the cloak?
All you, Deluge.
Yeah. I'm going to put on the cloak.
I think I said was there a couple of daggers in there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do any of you fire a short bow?
I could probably use one in a pinch.
Can't say I do.
If I'm proficient with simple weapons, does that include simple ranged, or is that just simple melee?
Simple melee.
Okay.
I believe bows are martial.
Bows are
I think it depends.
martial ranged.
All of them?
And actually, short bow is simple range.
Okay, then yeah.
I'm
We don't have
martial
any
and
arrows
simple.
for it, do we? I mean, I could use it in a pinch if we ever needed to.
It's just always nice to have a ranged weapon.
But it's all yours if you want it.
I'll carry it. See if we scrape up some arrows at some point.
And you make some notes really quick. In fact, let's take a really fast 5-minute break so I can take some notes down of this stuff.
That'd be great.
Yeah. We'll be back in 5 minutes, chat.
Quick.
Thank you for hanging in there.
A virage.
Yeah, get your drinks, go to the bathroom.
We're not dead.
Guys, you're not dead
We're not
yet.
dead.
There's still a lot to do. All right, be right back.
Listen.
Welcome back, chat. Here we go. How to make a long list of grocery store items that the guys have picked up. Because I can't wait to give them all these magical items to see how it impacts their game. So, who took the other bag of holding?
No one has.
Okay.
Someone should take that.
Someone
I
should
have
take
I wouldn't
that
mind.
seriously.
Deluge has one, so
I wouldn't mind looking at that sword, Oddity,
she'll just hand it
that
over
you've
to
been
him.
toting around. I'm gonna use one of my divine senses to see if I can determine if this sword has been affected by, the Hallow spell or cursed or anything like that.
Yep. The one that Oddity has.
Yeah.
The one that Oddity has not. But there's definitely
So
something
I'll
about
equip
it. There's definitely something about
Yeah.
it.
I'll equip it. And for now, I will carry my halberd until it proves to be less desirable than this new blade.
Do me a favor.
Long sword.
And try to keep track of how much damage you deal with that longsword.
Okay.
All right. So you've put the moonbeam down the hallway. I'll also say that collectively you guys found about 150 gold, 50 silver, and 5 electrum, and 10 platinum.
Those daggers, were they just normal daggers, or did we get a tingle from them?
You got tingles from everything.
Okay.
The ring,
So many tingles.
What does the
ring, the
cloak
short
look
bow,
like?
the cloak. The cloak in and of itself looks like a cloak. It is a cloak of cloaking. It is black on the outside, and as you're looking at it, you're trying to discern the color that's on the inside, and it goes from red to purple to yellow to orange. But everybody else, you guys just see white.
Anyone else seeing this?
That looks like a fine cloak.
And as you maybe reach out and touch it, it starts just shimmering colors on the inside.
Woo.
But when you're not touching it, it just is white.
I just keep poking it on and off before I just wrap myself up in it.
Okay.
It's a very fine cloak.
And Deluge disappears to another dimension.
All right, I will strap my halberd to my back, and I guess I have that bag of holding.
Okay.
Nobody else wanted that. I'll gladly.
Oh, yours.
take that. That's
My memory's
It's a
not
cool
good
thing.
enough. I'll forget what's inside of it.
So what do you guys want to do?
Let's take a long rest.
You could certainly try.
No, wait, hold on. I don't know. We should probably keep going.
Indeed.
I agree. We should keep moving. We could take a shorter rest, perhaps, if anybody needs to. This moonbeam will be gone. Might be curious to see what's down that hallway.
Let's go.
I'll use my halberd to tap out in front of me. That'll be kind of how I'm helping Oddity investigate for traps.
Okay.
Or deluge, I'm sorry.
All right, you see a long hallway that goes in front of you. If you want to roll your investigation at advantage, you can feel free.
Okay.
Excuse me very much.
Gonna be a 17.
Nothing appears to be trapped.
Keep on trucking another 10 feet. 10 feet.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Sorry.
All right, you can see that the hallway begins to turn back to your right, to the west.
Keep on, or I guess just give another 2 feet.
All right, you can see the hallway continues.
Keep on going.
Move this moonbeam over here for now. We are missing somebody. Oddity. There we go.
Oh, she died back there. I forgot. Sorry about that.
I gave her a health potion.
I know. I'm just teasing.
All right, you can see that the hallway continues to turn and go back to the north.
Moving on up.
Gosh darn it. Sorry.
How dare you?
And it goes back to the left.
This will be fine.
Junction.
Yep, you can see that there's a hallway ahead of you that goes to the south. The hallway does continue going ahead, and there's a hallway that goes to the north as well.
What do you think? I think south.
Say
That's
left.
fine. Lead the way.
Going down.
All right, continue south.
Do, 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 do.
You mean nervous that we haven't killed ourselves in this hallway?
Do, do. Do, do, do. Everything's fine.
Nothing can go wrong.
Now you
don't feel
find
busy.
a stone door.
I'm gonna check it for traps or if it's locked.
Give me an investigation check.
10.
A 10. It does not appear to be locked.
I'm gonna open it.
Draw my sword.
And I'm gonna walk into the room.
Okay.
Deluge.
We are to this part of the story.
Oh.
The gassed part.
All right, so in front of you, let me find the actual verbiage for this room.
Here's the verbiage for this room.
All right. Chest urns and large a large strongbox stand in alcoves set uniformly along this chamber's walls. Some chests are open, and you see jewelry and coins spilling out. Color flashes of light sparkle with the promise of gems and jewels. In the center of the room is a green stone statue of a beautiful elf. There's also a ghast with its back turned, just kind of lumbering throughout the room. It does not detect your presence at this point.
I'm gonna.
Let's see if I can turn it.
As you get up behind it, it recognizes you there. Let's go ahead and have everybody roll initiative. Ooh, okay. 25 to 20.
20.
21. No, 22.
All right. 15 to 20. 10 to 15.
13 for auditing.
What was yours, Wiley?
10, please.
All right.
Oh, God,
And you said 13,
so bad.
oddity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You are behind it, Circe, and it turns to see you, and its arms go out wide. You are up, Rogelio.
Oh. I'm going to flank around it and stab at the that is a 24.
A 24 hits.
It's 12 damage plus a sneak attack. So that's a total of 21 damage.
Noted. It's looking rough already.
And with my offhand, that's a 19.
That's a hit.
And 4 more damage.
All right.
Rogues are so good in combat. So good.
Deluge, you're up.
I'm just gonna go right up to it, grab its head, and then Eldritch Blast it right between the ears.
Okay, go for it.
Does a 23 hit?
I think I'll let it this time.
Okay, so that's nice. And nice, 17 damage.
17 damage.
Yes.
You eviscerate that ogre. It is done.
His head just explodes.
His head explodes from the pinpoint between the eyes out. You're left holding goo. The rest of the body falls to the ground.
I've had enough today. I'm gonna go up to the elf statue.
That's the elf statue. Okay.
Yeah. And investigate, I guess, see if it has any markings on it or if it does anything.
It appears to be made out of jade. It's very finely crafted. It's beautiful, actually.
I'm gonna touch it.
Is it like life size?
Yes.
I'm gonna touch it.
You're gonna touch it.
Yeah.
As you touch it.
What did you think she was going to do?
I was waiting for it. The head of the statue turns and looks at you. And let me go ahead and move this down to the token layer.
Oh no.
We don't need to go there.
How about I go to the GM layer first and then move this down to the token layer?
Ooh.
Oh.
And it is going to go ahead and get a surprise attack on you, as it's going to try to bite you. As it opens its mouth, you see long, sharp fangs from the beautiful smile.
Down, it's wearing a name tag that says Vampiric Jade Statue.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is.
Yes.
Have a nice day.
That is a 15.
That hits.
All right, so I need you to take 10 piercing damage.
I'm down.
Okay, well, that's actually not a bad thing. Because there's a lot more that goes into that. And then she is going to drop your body. And she is going to move forward to Rogelio.
Nope.
Yep. And she is going to try to claw you twice, because it has 3 attacks. Welcome to the boss of the area.
Yay!
The first one is a 14. The second one is a 24.
That one happens to hit.
All right, so you're going to take 10 slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. And you guys can roll initiative.
Again.
Did I still roll even though I'm knocked out?
Yes, you would.
Oh, come on.
All right, 25 to 20, or 20 to 25. 15 to 20.
Circe has 17.
All right, 10 to 15. All right, 5 to 10.
8.
Okay, Oddity and Deluge. 2.
4.
Okay. All right, Sis, you are up first.
All right, look at me go. So I'm going to step up. And I'm going to stab the statue with my shiny new sword and see what happens.
Okay.
That is a 21 for 9 damage piercing, slashing.
All right. All right, you're able to hit it, and it takes the damage. It's a 9 damage.
Yep.
All right.
Does it feel delicious coursing through my veins?
It feels delicious coursing through your
sword.
veins.
Lovely. I'm going to go ahead and make my second attack with the blade. Does a 13 hit?
No, just miss. You swing a little bit short. You're a little bit used to the halberd, and you haven't quite judged your distance yet. Okay.
Yep.
Now it's going to attack.
Please don't touch me.
Yeah. Okay, it's going to it's going to try to bite Rogelio and swing at Circe. It's going to attack Rogelio. It's going to try to bite you. It's going to try to bite you once. Circe is going to try to claw you twice.
I'm dissonant
She's
whisper.
got to roll with disadvantage.
Dissonant Whisper, roll a disadvantage. Good to know.
Yeah, she's got to go with disadvantage because of the protection fighting style.
Oh, well, then I guess I don't need to use the whisper then.
Just push my shield.
At
Try to insert it
disadvantage,
between her.
it's a 12.
Misses me. The bite misses me. Assuming that was for the bite.
Yeah, that was for the bite. Now for the 2 claw attacks.
Yep.
Is this at regular against you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I
All
can
right.
use that for allies.
The first one is an 18. The second one is a 25.
Oh, those are 2 hits. Oh,
Okay, those are the claw attacks. So you're going to take a total of 18 damage. Slashing.
okay. Ouch. Oh,
And pissed off that it missed you, it's going to try to bite you again, Rogelio.
Whoa.
Dissonant whisper.
Okay. It's going to use one of its legendary actions. With the Dissonant Whisper,
Legendary.
that is a 12.
You are not biting me.
Let me mark that Dissonant Whisper down. There we go.
I've got bits.
Rogelio, you're up. Rogelio will not die. I've got bits.
I guess I'll just start swinging on this thing, hoping it doesn't give off shards. Oh wait,
Actually, as a quick aside before you go, I want to let everybody know that all of your bits, subs, and resubs and gifted subs go towards my Twitch payout. My Twitch payout for this month and for next month are being completely donated to Cranial Care Bears for Cranial Synostosis Awareness Month. You also have the ability to use them for Dissonant Whispers, as well as your extra life donations. So there's multiple ways to impact this campaign as we are playing it. This month is going to be huge with a lot of stuff for the party. So I want to make sure that you are able to influence it in a much more bigger way. So if you do have bits, if you want to donate and stuff like that, it's not going to me, it's going to a charity. But go ahead, Rogelio.
16.
16. A 16 hits.
Oh, thank God. 7. 12.
12 damage.
And no, I'm going to use my sneak attack. Sneak attack gives an extra 14.
Okay.
And I'll swing on with my offhand blade. That is only. That's a 14.
Just enough. Your blade cresses over the skin, the jade skin.
For 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. Deluge, you're up.
A death saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. 1.
Mark him down.
Getting real tired.
Oddity.
You mute.
You're muted, Kay.
I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at 3rd level, which is also on burning sorcery points to be a quickened spell.
Okay.
And that is 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And it is, let me pull up spell information. It's going to be psychic damage. 20 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, jeez. Okay.
And as my next one, because that lets me do it, I'm going to cast a 2nd level Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
That hits with, well, that doesn't hit, I'll see it. 25 to hit.
That hits.
That is, I pull that up again because I've already forgotten what it does. And 3, so that's 17 points of fire damage.
Wow. 37 points of damage in that round from you.
Hmm?
It's looking rough. As rough as a jade statue of a beautiful elf could look. Xerxes.
Okay. I'm going to move down here to Deluge. And I'm going to, she's got potions galore over here, hasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to grab one of
Use
her.
most of them.
Do you have any of your extra healing?
Give me an investigation check. Let's see if you find it.
Is this an action?
Bonus action.
All right. 13.
That should be enough. Does he find any healing potions?
He finds a potion of rest that I didn't know I had.
Do you find a potion of rest?
Okay. I'm gonna give that to her.
All right.
I'm gonna pour it down her throat.
So you'll be prone, but with the effects of a full rest, minus the leveling.
Right.
All right, that would have to have been my action because I used the bonus action to find it.
Yeah.
So I will stand there and try to be between her and the statue.
Okay. Still use your reaction, so you should be okay.
So I'll use the protection if it tries to swing at her.
Sounds good. It is going to actually focus on you because it doesn't really recognize that the deluge up yet. You and Rohel. Well, no, it would have seen that. So it's going to take a swing at Deluge, and it's going to try to bite Rogelio and then take a swing at Deluge. So for the bite,
It'll roll with
against Rogelio. That is a 14.
Misses.
Okay. For the claw attacks, they're at disadvantage, right?
yes.
Ooh, good thing is at disadvantage. The first one was a natural 20. The second one made it an 8.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Very good.
All right, Rogelio.
I guess I'll keep attacking
Kill
this.
it. Kill it.
Chat's trying to help you out. Jade has a melting point of 1904 Fahrenheit. How hot is that fire attack?
Good to know. Good to know. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
That is 13 plus sneak attack. Lackluster sneak attack there. 13 plus 8. So 21 damage.
21 damage.
Oh, and my offhand attack. That's 16
16 hits.
for 6 more damage.
Noted. Deluge, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna just be still prone on the floor, stick my hands out, and launch an Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Because I don't even want to stand anymore. Natural 20.
Natural 20 definitely hits.
Eldritch blast from the floor.
So what does that do to damage? Doubles it?
It doubles your dice, or you could roll your dice twice. It's up to you.
Well, I already take 2 shots, so should I just double what my 2 shots are?
Sure.
Okay, so she takes 22 damage.
Jesus Christ. All right, so from the floor, Deluge catches her breath, opens her eyes, saying, I'm so fucking tired of this. Reaches up, and you see the blue, vibrant plumes of force emanate from her hands, and the vampiric jade statue is thrown up in the air 5 feet and shatters.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. That jade might be worth some money. Might want to sweep that up.
Why is it that pretty women keep trying to kill me?
Her last words are, we could have been an item.
You want to be wife number 7?
You guys are no longer in initiative.
Plunder all you want, friends. I'll be down here. I wrap myself up more in my cloak and try to take a nap.
Well,
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Even though you weren't,
rest,
even though you weren't able to take the level, you did take a potion of rest. So what I want you to add to your list is a cloak of healing.
What of what?
Ooh, nice. Nice. That's a nice cloak.
It sure do sound like it.
Nice. Rogelio, do you have any way you could check that strong box for traps or anything like that? You're well versed in the arts of sneaky sneak, yes?
I can certainly take a look.
Rudy's gonna take her potion of long rest, and then she's gonna start checking the walls and stuff.
Okay.
Whatever they're not doing.
All right, so you check it. Let me get the roll for the strong box to see if that's trapped. There
So it's
are
just investigation.
investigation, yeah.
Okay. That is a math. It's a 18.
Okay, I'll come back to you in a second. So, Oddity, as you're going around and you're looking at like the gold coins and stuff like that that are laying around, you're realizing that you pick one up and it seems rather light, and you kind of scrape it with your finger a little bit, and most of in fact, all of the gold and the platinum and the silver that you see are nothing more than painted wooden discs. The gems are made of glass. It seems to be a false room. That 18, you are able to find a trap on the box. You are able to disarm it, and you see that there's 7 or 8 poison needles inside the box that are restrained by you disarming the wire that runs through the locking mechanism. And inside that box, you find a small piece of paper with a message written on it. That paper says, and I quote, "Dear thief, a lot of work for nothing, wasn't it?"
Really wasn't that much work. And I crumple it up and throw it over my shoulder. Well, that was uneventful. Is there anything...
I'll say that the jade statue was thrown up against the wall. Parts of it were as well. And where it was thrown up over here, a crack shows that there may be a door there. Your rolls have been high enough that you would have seen it.
Is that actual jade? I mean, I'm gonna collect that. And
As
put
you
that
pick
in
it
the
up,
bag
it
of holding.
feels warm to the touch, and then it goes cold, and it turns into flesh. So it's starting to turn.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that.
I'm just imagining that sensation of picking up this piece of rock as it turns
Yeah,
into
like,
like
you
a
see it starts to, like,
chunk of like
It
meat.
turns into like oatmeal meat. It's really weird. It's not just
yeah,
as you
drop
touch it,
that.
but like you're picking up and you're noticing that all of it is turning into this. So you guys are now, you weren't covered in it, which is good, but everywhere around you, it's starting to turn into like decaying, rotting flesh.
Bummer. I was hoping that like part of it broke off, so it'd be like a jade boob that I could just have.
I will give you this much. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You were so pissed off that her entire chest fell on top of you, and you were super excited. Then it turned into flesh, and you got strangely excited, and then it started to rot, and now you're not as excited.
Take a look at this door situation over here. I guess.
I'm gonna check this door for traps.
Just like flailing wildly, trying to get this decaying boob off me.
All right, you're checking for traps.
It was a booby trap.
It was a booby trap. Yeah.
I'm checking for booby traps on this door.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Why did you do that to me?
I mean, you gave me the idea.
No, I didn't.
That's only a 12.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Oh, it looks fine. See this?
Very well. Are you sure?
No,
Oh, you're sure that it appears fine.
I'm feeling pretty confident. You
Yeah,
know,
I'll open the door.
All right,
just explodes.
door opens fine. You have a
Well,
hallway with a door to your
shall we?
east and a door to your south.
Yeah.
Which door should we check out?
East.
See straight ahead.
East.
All right, you.
Maybe we
That,
should investigate our way over there. I'd hate to.
I'll leave
fall
it to
into
the
a pit.
investigating, the hall searching team.
I swoosh my cloak dramatically and lift my way down the hall.
all right. So, which door are you guys wanting to investigate?
The east.
Okay. Give me investigation.
8.
Appears to be 100% okay.
Oh wait, I do that with advantage, don't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
8.
It appears to
feel
be
like
100% okay.
Alright, I'll open the door.
Okay. So let me put you guys in the room. All right. This room is a large square whose ceiling is held up by 2 massive gray granite pillars. The walls, floor, and ceiling are made of shiny black iron, and several bags, chests, and urns lie scattered about. You notice a shimmer in the air, like heat rising from a fire. Suddenly, the shimmer passes between you and one of the pillars, and you see 2 humanoid forms made of the same iron as the walls. Everybody roll initiative.
God damn
This is
motherfucker.
bad. This is bad. Fall off. This is bad.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, now it's extra bad when the DM says that.
It's going to be great. I need to fix some things again. Over here.
Definitely very bad.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. This is, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting. So good. All right.
Maybe now.
25 to 20.
25.
Ooh. And I heard somebody else over the
20.
20. That's not bad either. $15 to 20. All right. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
9.
And oddity.
3.
God, oddity, why?
Actually, her going near the end has saved your guys' butts quite a few times.
Yeah, it's worked out just fine.
That
Everything's fine.
finisher.
All right, so Rogelio, from all your time and all your adventuring, you do recognize that these may or may not be iron statues. They look at you, their heads turn. They have long swords and hammers, war hammers.
Sweet.
You are up
Ooh.
first.
I guess I
Nice
will
job.
put myself in between this one and oddity and swing away. So first strike is 23.
23 hits.
All right, 8 plus sneak attack. So that is a 17 damage on the first strike.
Okay.
My offhand blade, the 15.
15 is not enough. Your blade swings short.
Damn. And I just stand there, waiting to die. I mean,
To lose,
live.
you're up.
I walk next to Rogelio and I'm like, allow me, kind sewer. And I'm going to need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's a 15. Par
Okay.
for the course.
Well, I cast Dissonant Whisper at second level, so it's only going to take half damage.
Okay.
So I need you to take 7 damage.
Okay. And what do you whisper to this iron statue?
I'm gonna be like, do you know what I've been through today? And then for my bonus action, I'm going to need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. With the -2, that's an 18 because it was a natural 20.
Okay. It takes half damage. As I mind thrust. What's half of 13?
7.
6.
I'll give you 7.
7 more damage.
All right.
I'm gonna yell at Deluge. Deluge, don't stand between them, please. Move out of there.
No.
And it
Thanks for
looks
your
at you
help.
as you say, do you know what you've been through? And its eyes are shapeless, but it's trying to implore an idea of knowing. And if iron could smile, it smiles at you. It's going to bring its blade and hammer down squarely upon your shoulders at the same time.
Do it.
Copper, hold your leg out. Maybe we'll cut the leg off.
The blade is an 18 attack, and the hammer is a 16 attack.
Both hit.
Oh my
You
god.
take 20 damage total, and you are knocked prone.
You just see like Deluge, like it's not even like a crumple. She just sort of like.
This other one is going to move up. Yep. 5, 10, 15. Yep. And it is going to use its whirl. And it is going to have, let's see, within 10 feet. So that would be Rogelio and 5, 10, Oddity and Circes. Or was it? It was here, right? 5, 10.
Yeah.
It's going to have all of you make dexterity saving throws, please.
Wait,
Because I'm prone, right?
You automatically take it.
I'm going to use a dissonant whisper if you all don't mind. I really don't want to go down here.
The 2 dissonant whispers going away?
Jesus, God, my saving throws.
What was the damage that I took from
7.
20.
20? Okay, because it
I
didn't.
failed every saving throw tonight, and I'm really kind of tired of these fucking dice. Just going to say it.
Oh, sorry. 9.
Did anybody get above a 13?
I got a 14.
Okay, so you're only going to take half of...
1,000.
I'll roll. Roll. Where's it at?
Later.
I think I should be permitted for one session to have some decent die rolls. Just one session.
Lathander does not smile upon you.
So
If failed every save. Man.
Oddity, you will take 11. Everybody else will take 22 damage.
Oh, I'm not down. I'm down to 3.
That stings
That
a bit.
changes the entire scope of things.
And now, Circe, you're up.
Yeah, I got to lay on hands for 30. That's
Okay.
pretty much what I got. Because that's an action.
And Oddity.
Alright. I'm gonna do Quicken Spell. Chaos Bolt at 3rd level. 17 to hit.
Which one are you going for? The one that hit you or the one that hit Deluge?
The one that Rogelio hit first.
Okay, so the one that hit Deluge? All right. Go for, that's a hit.
Alright, so that is... Psychic damage again. Twelve and 9 points of damage. Psychic damage.
12 and 9.
Yep.
So 21.
Yep. And I'm going to use the other spell slot I have.
It's looking
which is...
bloodied as an iron could look. It's looking rusted.
I'm going to do a 2nd level Chaos Bolt against it. Only 11 to hit. Gone.
Okay. And Rogelio.
I forget. Is it a bonus action for us to do potions in this?
Bonus to quaff, and an action to give. Really fast, that damage that you did, what kind of damage was that?
Psychic.
Psychic, okay, thank you.
I'm going to quickly drink one of the greater healing potions I have.
Okay.
Heal for 14. And then I will swing it with the Weary Maker. 17.
17 hits.
And that's 9. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, I will sneak it. So that's 18 total.
Okay. And Deluge.
Okay, the one that just beat the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna stand up. I'm just gonna need you to make me another Wisdom saving throw, and I'm gonna use a Dissonant Whisper, so you do it at disadvantage.
All right. You guys are down to 4. At disadvantage, what's it again? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
At disadvantage, the Wisdom saving throw was a massive 6.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm laying on the ground. I just sort of cross my hands over my lap, and I'm like, it all started when I was born, and cast Dissonant Whisper at level 2.
Okay.
So it's going to take, let's see. Oh my. It's going to take 21 damage as I force my entire life history into its head.
Oh,
It is looking incredibly rough.
And that's
If
not
if
all.
Iron could weep from hearing the start of your story, it would weep.
And then, as a bonus action, make me an intelligence save, please.
All right. That is a 10.
All right. It's going to not only take 9 psychic damage, but it has to, on its next turn, it can only use dash or disengage.
Okay.
As I thrust a horrible mental image of melting boobs into its head.
Nice.
And I'm gonna stay down on the floor, because I'm having a rough time.
All right. Now they get to go. Since you're on the floor, it is going to attack you at advantage.
Which one?
The one that you just mind thrusted? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to use dash. Damn it. It will disengage. This one, however, the other one, will... it's just going to bring its hammer down and its blade down. Rogelio and Circe. Actually, you did a... No, because you didn't hit it. All right, Rogelio and Circe. The hammer is a 26. The blade is a 15. The hammer was against Rogelio. The blade was against Circe.
that hits.
Yeah.
All right. The hammer is 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're now knocked prone.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Okay. And that one missed you, right, Circe?
Yeah.
All right. And we are now to Circe.
Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action to quaff my potion of invulnerability.
Okay.
And so I now have resistance to all forms of damage for the next minute. That was one of my gift potions, so thank you, whoever gave me that. And I'm going to make 2 sword attacks on that dude.
Okay.
First one is a 19.
A 19 hits.
Okay, 11 swording damage, slashing.
Noted.
That's that long sword again.
Mm-hmm.
It's 20 damage so far with it.
Okay.
And then a 21
Hits
for 8.
8.
Yeah. And I don't think I can do that because that's a... Oh, I will. I'm going to expend a spell slot and do 2d8 radiant. I'm going to divine smite this guy.
Okay.
And hit him with 2d8 radiant. So let me hit you with that. That's 10 more.
Nice. I will say in the heat of battle, in the moment, and for longtime listeners of my podcast or my gameplay, they will recognize immediately what's going on. For a brief moment, when you withdraw your sword from your hit, you see purple runic engravings. Just you. And it says Elotu. E-L-O-T-U. Along the blade. And then it's gone in a flash. You only saw it for a moment, but you swear up and down that you saw it.
Okay.
All right. Oddity.
I'm gonna throw a first level chaos. No, yeah, first level chaos bolt at the one that's running away.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 is a natural hit.
Nice. Good job.
I just hit
Good
because I
show.
lost. What I shouldn't have. So that is, it didn't. Not showing my damage.
Oh, that when that happens, it's max damage.
No, I know that, but it didn't.
No, I was saying just kind of a joke.
Yeah.
It doesn't show up to
7
the
million
units.
damage. How much? 13?
And
Yes, that's the one.
You say 13?
no, 14 altogether, and that is
You hear the horrible, horrific sound of rusting.
acid damage.
Acid? Jesus
Yep.
Christ. Okay. It would have been, that would have, yeah. You hear the horrible sound of metal falling apart as it rushes into the wall and shatters to the ground. You're left with one statue. Rogelio,
Yes,
you are prone.
I stand up. I attack the creature.
Okay.
It's 17 again.
17's a hit.
It's 12 plus sneak attack. Does a total of 26 damage.
Nice. It's looking oxidized.
I poke it with the other sword. That's 16.
That's just enough to hit.
And 2 more damage. Take that.
All right. Deluge.
I'm gonna stand up and brush myself off, and I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. It is a failure. The 7.
All right. So as I begin, I'm like, so after my first wife left me, and he's gonna take 12 damage.
Okay. Let's see. I have it marked. Why is it marked again? Who did what?
It meant to give it to Circes for his invulnerability, but you put it on the
Oh, I said vulnerable to all damage. That's right. Oh, that's good.
no.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He dies because he listened to me lament about my wife. No.
Let me remove that and put that on Circes.
Thank you, sir. I'll take resistance. Very nice.
There, that one's even better. All right, it is going to see if that recharges.
I'm not done yet, though.
Okay, keep going.
God, rude.
It's going to wait and listen to your story penitently.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I
Politely-
might actually be
politely
done. You know what? For funsies, I summon Greg the Tentacle.
Oh, well, since I've seen Greg.
There you go.
Greg gon' bitch slap him. Let's see. Does Greg successfully bitch slap? With a natural 20, I do believe Greg successfully bitch slaps.
Greg successfully bitch slaps.
Oh my god.
So Shannon's friend, the tentacle, erupts from the earth And bitch slaps the living iron statue.
If it's a nat 20 for Greg, does he get double damage or
Yeah,
no?
absolutely.
Yes. 10 damage from Greg the Tentacle.
10 damage noted as a very now confused iron statue is wondering where the fuck this tentacle just came from.
Greg the Tentacle. My
How
best
is
friend.
the statue looking?
It's looking oxidized, rather rough. It is. I would say on a scale of 0 to 109, it's about a 23.
All right.
It is going to, because I did roll that, it did recharge. It needs everybody to do a dex saving throw, please.
Oh boy, not this again.
I got a 10. That's probably not going to be good enough.
No.
I don't want to start
17
making
for oddity.
saves now, this late in the game.
And what was yours, Rogelio?
11.
All right, Rogelio and Circes will take full damage. Illusion Oddity will take half damage. Let's start the rolls.
I mean, I didn't want to get all crazy and start making saves at this point. It's after 11.
The total is 18. If you're taking half, you're taking
I'll take
9.
9. Thank you for my potion.
I'm down.
Because of my resistance potion or invulnerability
Yep.
potion.
Yep.
See, Greg just sort of turns into a fine mist as Deluge falls.
Oh, Deluge.
Again, you're down again?
Yep.
Oh,
Circes,
you
you're
do
up.
that a lot. Okay, I've had it with this asshole. I'm gonna assume that I saw what Oddity did over there with her acid damage, and I'm gonna think long and hard about my last few conversations with the Black Dragon or with Tiamat, and I'm gonna hold up my scaly Black Dragon hand, and I'm gonna try to blast this son of a bitch with acid.
Give me a percentile die.
Okay, I will do that right now. This is me giving you percentile die. That's a 24, sir.
Okay. Roll me 2d10s.
And then add them together.
Yep.
I have a 6 and a 1, so 7.
So that makes it 7 points of acid damage, and it's vulnerable, so that's 14. So you give it a firm, hearty handshake, and part of its hand begins to dissolve in yours.
Gotcha. Would that be considered one of 2 attacks?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take a swing with the longsword.
All right.
That is a 14.
14 is not enough. You're still a little bit too used to the halberd.
Okay. Yeah. Damn it! I really wanted to end it this turn. Oh well. That's that.
Oddity.
I am going to hit it with a firebolt.
Go for it.
It is 22 to hit
22's a hit.
and 10 points of damage.
As the firebolt strikes the chest plate of the living iron statue, it bursts and begins to fall apart as it is standing there. You are no longer in initiative. However, Deluge, I do need a death save throw.
I swear, if I get a 1 again, I'm never using D&D Beyond dice ever again. Natural 20!
Hey! Do you have that special ability yet? Did you get that? I know that Wiley has it. You didn't get the special ability from the frog, did you?
The
Don't think so.
The Death Repose?
Death Repose, yeah. I couldn't think of that.
Okay.
So wait,
Blessed repose.
what happens when you get a nat 20 on death save? It's like you come back with 1 health point?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna open my eyes and be like, I hate today. And I'm gonna take out what I was saving for an emergency, my last potion
I
of
feel like
long
this might
rest.
be an emergency. It's quite possible.
So I take my final potion of rest.
So you guys are surrounded by treasure.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any of these potions of rest?
You would have had to have it in your inventory if you do.
I don't.
I had 2. I've used them.
Do we have any of those weird ones laying around?
Purple?
Yeah.
I'm going to come over to you.
Okay.
I'm going to take my cloak and I'm going to wrap you in a big hug.
This is different.
And you get 7 points of health.
Hey,
Yep.
this is nicer than I expected.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Nice cloak, by the way. Looks good on you.
I think it makes me more flamboyant, and I skip away.
Do you guys want to investigate the treasure?
I want
Yep.
a nap.
Let's investigate this.
All right, so you find 3 potions of supreme healing.
Oh.
There you go.
You also find, this is between the gems and the jewelry and the urns. There's 5 bolts of rare silk over in the northwest corner. There's also collectively 480 gold pieces, 1,200 silver pieces. Between the gems and jewelry, there's 3 rubies, 1 diamond worth about 250 gold. There's also a suit of armor on the floor, as well as another longsword with it and a rapier with it.
What flavor is that armor? What type of armor?
You go to look at it, and it's rather light. It's splint armor. You pick it up, but it is lighter than you would anticipate by far, and with very little investigation needed from your background, you can tell that it's a mithril armor set.
Oh,
Very nice.
is that
And not splint, sorry, scale mail. It's scale, not splint.
scale? Is scale better than chain?
Yes.
And it's mithril scale, so I'm assuming that's better than scale.
Yeah, mithril scale is
Yeah,
14 plus dex modifier with a maximum of 2, so it makes it up to 16. However, it does not, it will not impose disadvantage on stealth.
It's kind of nice.
As someone who keeps dying,
Do you wear armor?
uh,
Should you wear
I don't
armor?
have
I mean,
any-
I would recommend it. As
I have
you,
leather armor.
What are you proficient with, though?
Well,
Well, is it light armor or is
yeah.
it?
Can you wear heavy armor?
Oh, it's heavy armor. No, I just
I
have
think
light armor.
scale is heavy armor.
Yeah, it's medium or heavy.
Never mind.
What about you, Rogelio?
What is it again? 14 plus dex?
It's scale heavy armor.
Oh, it's
Medium
scale?
or heavy?
No, I'm not wearing it. I'm medium.
Well, what about you, Oddity?
I can't wear armor.
Perhaps we could take it back for Calden. I don't
Sure.
recall what he was.
I wouldn't mind taking a look at that rapier if you guys don't mind.
I can look.
You get a tingly from it, but it's going to take a little bit of time to figure out what it can do.
I'm gonna cast Identify.
Nice. So the
Can you do
rapier,
that on multiple items at a time?
I'll say you could put everything in a bundle and cast it on everything.
Oh, here's a weird ring, and here's a wand,
2 daggers.
Here's a longsword.
All right.
Another ring.
Okay.
and another longsword.
Okay.
All
I forgot I
right.
had this spell, guys. Hold on.
Here we go. All right, so that wand that you found
Yes.
is called the All or Nothing Wand of Effervescence.
All or nothing wand of effort.
All of these require attunement, by the way.
Wow. That's interesting.
You already know about the cloak. One of the daggers that you found is a dagger of returning.
Ooh, Rogelio.
That actually could be. Can I see that dagger? Thanks. And he pockets it.
the dark vial that had the musical notes in it is an ichor of the bardic inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration or Bardic Auto Tune?
Bardic Auto-Tune, sorry.
Adding that.
And there's also 2 filters of inspiration. By the way, the great performer that it refers to is the clouded liquid is the sweat of one of the greatest performers ever known, and it smells like it too. It's totally a reference to Scanlan. Then there's also that bow that you guys found.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Short bow?
Yeah, it's the long short bow of the Raven.
The long short bow of the Raven.
Mm-hmm. The rings. You found a ring that is called a rogue's rope.
That was the one with the knots.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to mention, you guys also found a set of armor that's called the Rogue's Revelation.
The Rogue's Revelation?
Is that the scale?
No, it's a different set. The scale, the mithril armor is just straight up mithril armor. And you do now have... So the long sword that you've been carrying, you will have to sleep on that one to figure out more about that one. But the rapier is the Rapier of Impotence, and there's a long sword with it called the Night Giver.
Treasure.
Wasn't there a
Well, I
second
wonder
ring?
Maybe.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
there's
for
2
it.
rings.
Yeah, the one you found with the wand.
The one that you
guessing
found
it
with the
was a ring of warmth.
wand is the
Rogue's Rope.
Rogue's Rope.
I thought that was.
I thought
what
there was a
Zeus found.
ring that.
And this one, yep. It's called the Ring of Spunk.
Okay.
And I don't mind walking through some of these stuff because there's a lot of stuff. A lot of them require attunement, but you guys can start figuring out who needs what. So the Wand of Effervescence. Once a day, the owner of this wand may use it instead of rolling a d20. You flip a coin. On tail, it's a critical success. On head, it's a critical failure. Every dawn, you roll a d20. If you roll a natural 1, the wand shrinks into a burst of light. So basically, it gives you a chance to literally just flip a coin and say if you hit a natural 20 or a natural 1. Once per day. You already have the Cloak of Healing, so you already have that set to you because you've already used it. The Dagger of Returning is just like all the other returning things. It's a +2 bonus to the attack on damage rolls. It's a magic weapon. If thrown as part of your attack, you can use a bonus action to utter the command word, and the dagger will be returned to your hand. If the dagger was in a target, it does an additional 1d4 + 2 additional damage when withdrawn with using the command word. The
Rogue's
dagger,
Rope
yeah,
and Rogue Revelation, you said we got?
yeah.
Yeah.
Rogelio needs both of those.
The dagger also has 3 charges as a bonus action.
To all these things.
As a bonus action, the charge can be cause a thick green poisonous blade poison to coat the blade. The poison remains for 1 minute until until it hits a creature. That creature must succeed a DC 15 con save or take 2d10 poison damage. And it recharges at dawn. Let's see. Ichor of Bardic Inspiration or Bardic Auto-Tune. I already read that one to you guys off stream, but it's it raises your charisma score to 20 and grants you advantage on performance checks for 1 minute. And there's a con save at the end, or else you'll take a point of exhaustion. Then there is the Filters of Inspiration, which will grant you 1d12 of inspiration. It can be used once and will dissipate after a long rest. And it's a bonus action to consume it. The long short bow of the Raven is the short bow is specifically designed for those that are vertically challenged. The sinew used is extremely tough and taut. It brings the damage on par with the with other uncommon longbows. So it does a +4 damage. Due to its design, it can only be wielded by small in size race such as halfling, kobold, gnome, etc. Proficiency with a short bow allows you to add your proficiency bonus. So if you are not a small person, if you're not a small in size person, it is just a regular short bow.
I'll just toss it in the bag of holding.
Then there's the rogue's rope.
I think we've got some small, what do you call it?
Blaze.
Retainer people.
All right. This ring appears as a small single gold braid crafted to resemble a triple braided rope blade with a single coil with no end. The rogue's rope is actually 3 magical rings weaved into one. The ring provides its wearer with benefits of Ring of Protection +1, Ring of Evasion, and Ring of Free Movement. This ring can be separated into 3 parts with the commands Rogue's Disband and reassembled using the command Rogue's Band. By the way, it must be worn. Anyway. When all 3 parts are stacked upon each other in the attuned hand, it's called the Rogue's Band. Takes on rings of protection, is shining silver, so when you separate them, they look a little bit different. The unique ability of the separated rings, they allow the wearers to communicate within 10 leagues of each other. If a wearer speaks with the ring into their mouth, so it works also like the earrings of hearing. While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. Can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as manacles or a creature that has you grappled. Finally, being underwater imposes no penalties to the target's movements or attacks. That means that you could fire a short bow or crossbow underwater at free reign. You have 3 charges. It regains up 1d3 at dawn. When you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use the reaction to spend 1 of his charges to exceed that saving throw instead. A Rogue's Revelation is armor. It's you have a +1 bonus to your AC while wearing this armor. It contains 3 charges. The wearer can spend the charge as a bonus action in order to teleport 10 feet away from the current position and place them immediately behind a target creature. This move does not invoke attacks of opportunity. The wearer must target a creature to use this power. The item fully recharges at dawn each day. The breastplate and shoulder protectors of this armor are made of leather that has been stiffened, being boiled in oil. The rest of the armor is made of softer, more flexible materials.
It's almost like a Misty Step kind of thing.
That's you have the ability to Misty Step 3 times a day. Let's see, where else do we have? We have Night Giver. Actually, did I say you guys have Weary Maker as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rohelia has
I got that a while ago.
All right, that's the one you have. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why it's got a plus sign next to it. Way to go, Cranio Dad. You gotta sleep on that one. Night Giver is a longsword. I'll let you guys read that one. There's a lot to it. It's slightly cursed.
Is that the one we got from the Wizard's Tower or one from here?
That's from here.
That's from here. The one from the Wizard Tower is the one that Wiley needs to sleep on.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And also the Rapier of Impotence. It's a lot of stuff.
What about the Ring of Spunk? What does that do?
Oh yeah, the Ring of Spunk.
Pretty awesome.
The Ring of Spunk. So you have to wear it while you are exhausted in order to be attuned. Just as an FYI. You can enter a state of meditation for a length of time equal to 1d4 times your con modifier, minutes. This time meditation does not count towards rest. Upon completing, the ring will absorb 1d4 points worth of exhaustion. During this time, no actions, interactions, or disturbances can occur for the player for the ability until its losses recharge. The ring has 1 charge that resets at dawn, while the ring is exposed to daylight. So it allows you to absorb up to 4 points of exhaustion upon meditating.
Pretty good.
So, I mean, I think the rogue stuff, the rogue revelation or rogue's Rohelia would probably make best use of it.
Yep.
I don't know.
I definitely would like that ring. for sure. Can anybody else use the armor?
I could, hypothetically.
I mean, if you want to take the armor, I say go for it, because the ring's going to give me a little bit of a buff anyway.
Sure. The Rapier of Impotence, I would very much like that.
It's all yours. I got this one, so you take that one.
I wonder if Calder could use the scale mill.
You might be able to. And what we will say to kind of move the story along is that you guys are able to get all these things, get out, and make your way back to your ship. And when we pick up next time, you guys will be making your way back into Saltmarsh. So you guys will have a full rest when we come back.
Ooh, level up!
What is this all or nothing wand of effervescence, Dale?
It allows you to use the wand instead of rolling a d20 for your attack. And you get to flip a coin and say it's either a natural 20 or a natural 1.
This is not a wand for me. This is a wand for a risk taker.
Well then.
Yeah.
Howdy.
And since we're going through it, and since you guys have your long rest, I wanna kind of dig into this sword that Wiley has, because I've been waiting to give this to you for about 3 sessions now, Wiley. So you saw the name Elotu, and you bed down and try to get some rest. You're tired, you're weary, you're just pissed off with how things have gone. And you just think as you fall asleep, what the fuck does Elotu mean? And there's something that just seems to disturb your sleep, and you're fully prepared to have another dream with another fucking dragon, because that's just how this day has gone.
I am sleeping on the sword, like you said I needed to do.
Yes.
I'm sleeping on it, yes.
And you, the name Elotu comes back to you, and it comes back to you, and you hear it being said. And what this sword allows you to do, that now that you are attuned with it, is it has the versatile property, so 1d8 plus 1 slashing, or 1d10 plus 1 slashing. When wielded, there is a chance for additional damage to be dealt or lost. The player must use a charge when they roll the attack roll. As the player rolls the attack, they must also proclaim Elotu like a battle cry. So you must actually say Elotu when you hit. On a hit, the player rolls a d6. On an even, 2, 4, or 6, the number shown is the additional damage dealt. Example, a 4 on this hit would have plus 4 damage. On an odd, 1, 3, 5, that is the negative damage that is taken away on the hit. On a 3, the hit would lose 3 damage. Proficiency with the longsword also allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack for any roll that you make with it. You can add the enchanted longsword of the underbelly to your equipment. Hence Elotu.
Nice. That's cool. Cool. Enchanted sword of the underbelly. Cool.
But that is what I have for tonight.
Did somebody write down all that gold and stuff?
Got it.
I'm gonna hand this wand to Oddity. Be like, listen, this is... I don't trust myself with this. You'll make the right call when to use this.
Okay.
And the all or nothing wand of effervescence is now yours.
I'm
It's a magical item I've gotten, I think. I wasn't, like, pre-prepared.
I'll say with the exception of the Ring of Spunk, because nobody's exhausted, anything that requires attunement that you have between the 4 of you is attuned upon your arrival to Saltmarsh.
Nice.
I'm going to drink all mine.
Yes, and all those things that you guys got last session from the gift will no longer be in your pockets. But when we pick back up, anytime that you guys get any potions, they are there for the duration of the event. Now, if we get something at the end, of course, it will last until your long rest. But that's what we've got for tonight, folks.
All right.
Just one question. That was cool. How many charges does that sword have per
A Lotu?
sunrise?
The Lotu? It's unlimited. It's every attack.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But if you don't
wow.
say a Lotu when you swing, it doesn't take effect.
Yeah. Yep.
You guys have anything you guys want to put out there into the ether?
I don't think so.
Nope. I'm just excited to take yet another class.
True. All right. Well, we're going to send everybody off to somebody awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will be back Monday at the latest. Until then, take care of yourself. Wash your goddamn hands. Stay safe. And remember, we've got to make it through this because somebody's got to tell our story. Until next time, take it easy. Bye, everyone.